you so much for joining me today. For today's archetype read, we are going to do the Village. Super excited for this one. I think it's so cute. I love the imagery on it. It's like these beautiful wheat fields that have been laid down, that gorgeous mountain. Look at the backdrop of the sky colors, and then this ring in this hand. The Village. Beautiful. Let's get into it. Now, the Village, from the book, it says, the village presents us with a conundrum. On one hand, it's the place that feels most like home, the place to which you can always come back and return. Nostalgia and comfort draw us back. But on the other hand, it's the very place you must leave in order to grow. Around the village, an unspoken boundary exists, one that most villagers do not want you to cross. Though some support your leaving, still you hear whispers of doubt as you venture beyond its borders, leaving them behind. The energy of the village is present anytime we feel restricted by a certain group, community, family, place, or ideology. It may have served us in the past, yet staying within its parameters will never satiate our thirst for life. Thank the village for all it has provided, knowing that you will someday return, but for now, the world awaits. Now, the village is the hometown, the family, and the tribe. When it's light, it is intimate, it's rooted, it's intergenerational, it's communal. I would also go as far as to say it's legacy. But in reverse and dark, it is small-minded, gossipy, trapped, and restricted. On the side, it says, the village moves with you, as it is more a mindset than a physical place. And I agree with that to a point. Everywhere that I've ever moved, I've carried my home and my lessons with me, you know, even if I lost everything in the process. Like, when I moved back home, from college, I, had very little, to my name. And still, I am so grateful to have been able to spend so much time back in my hometown, and I've been able to grow. So let's get into it. Let's take a look at the Village. I'm actually going to kick this off with an angel number before I pull any other tarot. Oh, we have 1216. So 1216, angel number meaning. Go ahead and type that into your browser, and that'll be your meaning. Your message from Spirit. December 16th may also be significant. Maybe you're returning home or leaving home on December 16th. For some, not all. It looks like we also have Sagittarius being highlighted here. I love my Sagittarius. I'm a Sag rising. Sagittarius, I've always thought of it as like a bird in a cage, right? They need room to spread their wings. I'm also seeing the South Node being highlighted here as well. Okay. All right, let's get into this. I got a weird feeling about that. I feel suspicious, and I don't know why. So I'm going to start with some animals. Let's vibe here, Spirit. Who's involved in this? Okay. All right. Wow. A lot of people are involved in this. It's looking like 4, 6 people may be involved in this situation. But I'm only going to take 2. We have the whale on the back of the deck. It's all about depth. So let's take a look at these 2. Oh, we have the fish and the hawk. Okay, interesting. Predator-prey type of vibe. We have the hawk coming out in reverse. And then we have the fish, which is all about going with the flow. Now, the hawk is typically about a message coming in. But with it being in reverse, it's almost as if maybe you're trying to leave secretly, quietly. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to toss those to the side. And we are going to go ahead and grab some descriptions of what's going on here, because I'm curious. What's going on with my Village collective, with my archetype, the Village? We have Enlightenment coming out. I like that. It's a child talking to an elder. Is there a village in the outskirts? There is a village over the hills in the outskirts there. And this child's like, what? What? Okay, let's just get one more. 1 or 2 more, please, Spirit. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What's going on? Oop, okay, thank you. On the back, I have completion coming out. So maybe you've learned the lessons that you needed to learn. in this situation. Oh, we have gossip coming up. That's the Village in reverse. Gossip. You might be trying to leave or get away from some kind of gossip or family. There's elders. Maybe away from some old habits or mindsets as well. Given that this card is coming so close to the holidays, it might be that you're worried to go back home or to leave home right before the holidays. Maybe you're dealing with like crappy in-laws as well. You know, it's always a possibility, unfortunately. Let's get deeper. Let's get some more information. We have a roller coaster. Yeah, I feel like if you were to say something, maybe you fear that it would be like a roller coaster or there'd be a lot of gossip in the situation. Let's get a little bit more, please, Spirit. Okay. No, I'm not taking that many. That's so rude of you. Give me. Thank you. We have lockbox, closed in, trapped, frustrated. There's also an SOS on that card. Well, it says S, heart S, but SOS is kind of how I took it. So you might have been looking for like a way out of like a toxic family or community, or maybe again going back to like the in-law thing. Maybe you have to deal with in-laws and you're like, SOS, like get me out of here. I do not want to deal with these people. All right, give me one or two more, please, Spirit. Oh, we have alien, telepathic, dreams, and songs. Oh, dreams is being highlighted very, very hard here. I feel as if maybe you're following your dreams or you're leaving home to follow your dreams. And I don't think, if other people are sitting here trying to like devalue it or tell you you're silly or it's never going to work or it's never going to happen, do not listen to them. You might be getting messages through music as well. But I feel as if the dreams that you're thinking of or that you're planning to go towards, the reason that they're your dreams is because you know that it's for you. I just heard birthright. Like it's your birthright, or this is who you were meant to be. You were meant to be like trapped and locked with these people. Maybe you're kind of noticing the older generation around you, maybe their mindsets, their beliefs, and how they don't really mesh with yours. I mean, I am someone from a heavily Republican family. I'm kidding. Half of my family is deeply Republican. The other half of my family is deeply Democrat. And it is such a headache to deal with because I'm not even a centrist, you know? I got no dog in that fight. But every single holiday I do have to sit there and listen to them argue about it. So that might be something that you're realizing around you, is that maybe your mindset is very different. You know, maybe you aren't the type to fall for like propaganda or divisive tactics, and instead you're just like, why can't we get along? Like, but the truth is that the reason these people can't get along is because they're too far stuck in their own ways. They refuse to believe that any other reality is possible, and that they refuse to believe that any other opinion can be valid than the opinion that they hold. And I would agree that you should leave if that is the case. I do see enlightenment coming in, so there might be like a moment. I almost see like people gather around, like it's weird. It's like they're sitting in a circle and it's like it clicks, like someone says something and it just clicks and you're like, oh, this isn't my tribe. These aren't my people. Maybe you're looking for spiritual family as well, like your soul tribe as well. Get a couple more. I'm curious. I like this reading so far. Your energy is really nice. It's a little frightened, a little tired, but it's really nice. Okay. Oh, wow. We got a lot going on. Okay, cool. Cool. We got vibes. Yeah, vibes. Good vibes. You might be sensing something. I feel like you're listening to your intuition. You're being pulled in a direction for a good reason. Now we have Sleeping Princess. You might be really, really tired. You might have been putting in a lot of work to prep for this. But I feel like this is heavily behind the scenes, so other people don't really see it. You might be feeling unmotivated. You might be putting things off. Maybe telling these people that you're leaving them behind because you don't want to deal with them. We have Sneaky Link, Hidden Lover, Low-Key Situationship, a side piece coming out. We have Turnt. We have Party Animal, Sex, Drugs, and Alcohol, Indulging in Surface Pleasures. We also have Chemistry, Fuego, Things Lighting Up. Intense Passion, Okay, wow. So you might be leaving a hometown with a partner or moving somewhere new, possibly for like a job, maybe a house, maybe you're moving, because we do have a house in the back there. Yeah, I feel like you're leaving. And if, if you didn't know, you do now. So I just heard, that's so funny. Oh, Spirit, crack me up. We're thirsty. Yeah, someone wants your attention. This is kind of, it's so funny. This is like a meme that I just saw recently. It was like this guy at a Thanksgiving dinner party. And you can hear like an auntie or something call out from the back. And she's like, you still failing all them classes? And his head switches to her and he goes, you still letting that man beat on you? And then a cousin in the background yells, whoa, you took it too far. And the same main guy turns to him and goes, oh, but it wasn't taking it too far when you was giving out STDs, huh? Like, this is kind of the energy that I feel like maybe you feel that you want to come with, where you're like, I don't need to explain myself. Like, these people have flaws of their own. Like, you know, why would I talk about my flaws when we can talk about your flaws? But I also get the sense that Spirit is like, please don't do that. Don't ruin this new beginning for yourself that way. Like, this is going to be a place that you will want to return to. Man, watch your mouth. So it might be that. You might be in a relationship and you and your partner are leaving, because we've got so many of like just pairs or doubles going on here. Something really intense. I feel like there's a lot of love and passion between the two of you. There are some bad habits in this situation that need to be resolved before you can truthfully move on. Or maybe that's how like this village sees you. Maybe they still only look at you as if, you know, you're young and making the same mistakes that you did when you were young. Or they see your partner as someone where they're like, oh, like they're not good enough for you, or this is like a phase, etc., etc. But they're sleeping on you, baby. Like, they're sleeping on the potential that's here. They don't see the fire that's been put under your ass. I really gotta clean up my mouth, man. I've been cussing in every single reading, and I'm so sorry. Yeah, not today. I feel like you're like, I'm not dealing with this. Spirit's asking you just like, when they just walk away, just put that wall up. I promise you, they hate nothing more than when you stonewall them. Oof. Ooh. Okay, let's get some more. I'm curious. What else is going on here, Spirit? What's going on? Well, we have victory and success. Like I said, like, your dreams are meant to happen. Don't listen to these people. They don't see the vision. We have foundation and achievements right underneath that. That's a house. Maybe you're buying a house or moving. We also have discontent and boredom. I think you've been hiding this from them. Maybe because they'd be envious of you or jealous. They'd bring like, is it a bad juju towards you? If you were to be open about these plans, I feel like you've been keeping it a secret because of that. I'm so sorry if you feel like you have to hide good things from the people that you care about. That's not fair to you. You should be able to be open about your successes. But at the same time, I can absolutely see if that's why you're leaving, because you can't be open about your successes without these people trying to like diminish your accomplishments. That's so ridiculous. We have desert island. You might be doing this alone, if not in a relationship, alone. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you want to like, maybe they'll ask you like, this is kind of like if you go to, you know, Christmas and they're like, oh, like, I don't know, I go to Christmas and my like heavily Republican family is always like, where's your boyfriend? So I started bringing a female friend just to like spook them, you know, because they're not going to ask me if I'm a lesbian. I'm not. I mean, I'm bisexual, but like, that's not the point here. They're not going to ask me if I'm a lesbian. They're just going to be like, about it, and I let them, because I don't care. Just stop asking me, you know. On the back of the deck we have the woman's wish. So someone, a feminine, might ask you for a favor or to help them, and I do think that you should. I do think you should assist them in some way, not in a way where like you're like giving away too much, but I mean simple, like hosting, right? We also have delay. Yeah, you might be experiencing a light delay. Maybe you expect it to be farther than you are right now. Interesting. Someone here might be pregnant as well with number 3, the woman's wish. 3 I always think of as like the Empress card. The desert is 47, so that's going to come to 11, which is going to come to 2. That can be partnership as well. All right, let me get some tarot. Yeah, because what I'm saying right now is like you have this beautiful dream. You may or may not have a partner. This is a general reading, so it's going to be for a lot of people. But I do see love coming in. But I do see some dirty habits that need to be cleaned up for it first. Or you've cleaned up those dirty habits and people are just still treating you like you're still stuck in that mode. And that's just really not fair. I feel like they've kind of trapped you into this old perception of you that doesn't really exist anymore. That's something that I've had to deal with. Like, I love my aunties and uncles, but sometimes I talk to them and they look at me like I am a 15-year-old girl. And I'm like, dude, I'm in my mid-20s. Like, you need to get it together. I have 2 degrees. You need to, like, be a little kinder to me. Jeez, it's not that expensive, I promise. I feel like you're quite done with these people. Maybe you feel like you're on your own in this situation, even if you are with a partner. Maybe you feel like, you know, your partner doesn't believe in your dreams, but you're going ahead with them anyways. And if this is like some in-laws, I would definitely not share with them what your plans are. Because again, there's like a lot of envy and jealousy in the background of this. Ooh, I'm actually going to go with my stained glass deck. I haven't used this one in quite a while, and it is actually a really beautiful deck. Let's just get a handful of cards here, please, Spirit. What's going on, my village, collective, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels? Oh, we have the Hanged Man. This came up in my last reading for the vow. That was the first card in that reading, too. The Hanged Man, that's about being stuck. You might feel like you're stuck, but I feel like this is a choice, really. I feel like you're choosing to stay in this position so you can build yourself so that way when you do make the leap, it's an easier transition for yourself, which is a smart plan to do. This person's covered in armor, though. We have 2 here. We have the World and the 10 of Swords in reverse. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I was picking up on a partner you don't have anymore. Maybe you're like, going into the holidays like freshly single or something, and you're a bit worried that you'll have to explain what happened with your ex-partner. With this 10 of Swords and the World, I do feel like this is kind of fresh, or it still kind of hurts, but I do see you healing. Ooh. We have my 6 of Swords. Yeah, that was meant to happen. You were not meant to be with that person. You are on a really beautiful journey, whether or not you know it. You might have to journey back home, or maybe you are leaving home, because 6 of Swords is a traveling card. So I do see travel in your future. Let me get one more. Okay. We have the Star in reverse. I think you might come to the realization that while you are unhealed, it is better for you to deal with this alone than to involve others. So you might be keeping a lot in during this holiday season. Maybe keeping a lot from your community about how you're actually feeling. There seems to be a bit of repression going on here, especially with that Hawk in reverse being here. Interesting. Let me get a couple more, please, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Oh, okay, no, let's not throw the whole deck. Alrighty. 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups in reverse, and the Knight of Wands here. Okay. Oh, Queen of Wands, not even the Knight, a Queen. You've been getting your ducks in a row, I hear. So yeah, there's a lot of hard work that's been going on in the background while you've been maybe you've been avoiding your feelings and using work to avoid them or distract from them. We have my 5 of Cups here in reverse. There's this wishing, wanting, yearning energy. I feel like you do want to share your good news with these people, but they've kind of proven that they can't hold it properly. They can't support you properly, but it's okay. They'll see you in your full power. They'll see you when you're successful. I feel like you're almost dealing with people where, like, what you have to say doesn't matter, right? They'll see it when it's in front of them, and that's the only way that they'll believe you. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if you have to deal with that. I do see you standing in your power, though. Watch your mouth, though. Queen of Wands is a fire sign. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. And I think of all fire signs as a bit too fighty, if I'm being honest. So watch that mouth. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, value. We have my 4 of Pentacles with my value card. Yeah, there's another thing of like, if you were to open up to these people, they might see you as like a, there's another reader on here, Jess, who uses the Four of Pentacles as a false Emperor card. So they might try to like pin it on you as if like, oh, like, you know, they got this plan, but they don't know what they're doing, or, you know, like, oh, they think they got it all together. This almost reminds me of the time when, like, my dad's girlfriend, I don't even know why she said this to me. I think I just looked really good, and she was like, you need to humble yourself. And I was like, for what? For you? I think you're projecting, but okay. So yeah, I definitely think if you were to share whatever kind of success or victory that you've got going on here, these people would like, they'd want you to humble yourself before them. This could be because they're elders and they don't want you to do better than them. I'm so sorry. We did have 4 cards to go with that. We have the 3 of Wands, which is about manifestations. So again, if you've been manifesting, like, your dreams are not like, it's not a coincidence, okay? It's yours. It's a birthright here. And I see that coming in for you. You have my 9 of Pentacles in reverse. You don't have to worry. But I do see that if you were to, that's weird. If you were to like share this, they might like slam the door on you or on your dreams or try to make you do that. There'd be disharmony in this situation. To follow with that, I've got my 9 of Swords. Yeah, paranoia, anxiety. I feel like they would get paranoid because they need to like see the results of what you're doing before they can accept that that was what you were doing the whole time. And then we have my Queen of Pentacles on the back of the deck. So money, I do see a good blessing coming in, some financial stability, some kind of stability coming in. I see you sitting on your throne beautifully. My Queen of Pentacles and my Queen of Wands. Jaw to the floor, babe. Like, you are doing amazing. Don't worry. I have my King of Swords on the back of the deck here. So there might be like a harsh masculine figure. Oh, my 2 of Cups behind that. Yeah, you might have walked away from a partner. There might be a message coming in, maybe about that. About like, and quickly too with my Knight of Wands. About love. But this is going to come in as a double-edged sword. It's going to come in as ego with my Strength card right behind that. Yeah, this feels like you hit like a jackpot somehow, or you're actively succeeding somehow, and this messy masculine wants to come in and like take a bite of that. And by bite, I mean like eat the whole fucking thing. Like, someone is seeing you do good and they're like, ooh, I want to get me some of that. Like, how can I benefit off of your success? And that's sick, honestly. That's sick. Okay, all right, well, Page of Swords, Knight of Cups. Yeah, once they see your success, they're going to plan on how to butter you up or like kiss your ass to like get a bite. I don't really want to do messages, so I think I'm just going to go into some self-care here and then we'll grab charms. Because that's really all I'm seeing. So, yeah, let's grab some. I actually want to start with this cute little new deck that I got. This was gifted to me recently, so I think I've only used it once or twice. It is a cat deck. Thank you so much. Let's just get 1 or 2, please, Spirit, for my Village Collective. Like, truth be told, I see you succeeding and leaving this village and being happier because of it. Leaving this community that doesn't support you properly. Yeah, look at this. Do your best and forget the rest. See, they're smug, and I love that. Small steps every day. Yeah, I feel like whatever you've been actively working towards, it's coming in. To all the haters on the back, look at how cute that is. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. What's popping out there? The only way is up. Like, that's what Spirit's trying to tell you. Like, you've put in the work. You've put in the time. They don't see it yet, but you do. And that's what matters here. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Like I did say, there is traveling coming towards you. So, some really beautiful things are coming towards you. I just want you to know that and be aware of that, okay? Now, because these people that are surrounding you seem to have some, like, serious superiority issues, I'm going to go ahead and get you some affirmations, because absolutely not. You need to know how good you are. Today I am kind. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Spirit is saying, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. Okay? Don't ruin your own karma because these people can't believe what they haven't seen yet. Okay? Don't blame them. What is it that Jesus says? Forgive them, Father, for they do not know. Forgive them. They don't know yet. They don't know the beauty that's coming towards you. They don't know the happiness that's coming towards you. Let them have their opinions and move on. In fact, get back to work. Today I'm kind. Today I will make this day count. I will do something kind for someone. And that someone can be yourself. Okay? That someone can be not asking your aunt why she's still with that man who beats her. Oh, that's funny. Okay, today I will not compare. Today I will not compare myself to others. I will find true peace in my life. Now this might be something that you have to deal with this village or community, because I've definitely had to deal with that, where we're like, some of my aunts and uncles are like, well, why can't you be more like your cousin who has 3 kids? And I'm like, because I'd shoot myself in the face. What are you talking about? I don't want 3 children right this second. Like, you don't care about me or know me well enough to make that assumption, babe. But instead of saying that, I just go, just not in the cards yet. Love you, auntie. You know? So today I will not compare. Today I will not compare myself to others. I will find true peace in my own life. Emphasis on the peace, babe. You gotta make your own peace. All right? And when you do succeed, don't give these people a piece. Unless they deserve it. Unless you want to. Don't let them bully you into taking a piece, especially not that King of Swords. Okay? Listen, I will reach through this camera and smack you if you let that King of Swords have a bite. Okay? This table was not set for that masculine energy. There's a reason he's in reverse. Okay, alright. Today I am grateful. Today my heart is filled with joy. I see the positive in everything today. I feel like this card is coming out because your manifestations. Maybe you're manifesting using affirmations, but I do feel as if your manifestations are coming in due to a lot of like inner gratitude that you have for your circumstances and situation. This is reminding me of a reading that I did a while back, like midsummer. It was for a private client. And I remember I had pulled a card and I was like, are you trying to quantum jump? Like, stop that shit. And I had told her, I was like, don't do that. Because like what you're working towards, you actually have to experience step by step and build. And because if you were just to be thrown, you know, to the end goal of it, you would be plopped into a space where you have no idea how to run things or do things properly the way that you need to actively be learning to do them now. So you need to wait and be patient because the lessons that you are learning are going to help you later. If you are just plopped into that later spot, you will destroy everything you're working for, okay? That's very much kind of the energy that I'm getting here, where it's like, there is a need to really look at the lessons that you are learning and hold them, to take them like with full consideration. There is no way, there's no shortcut here, is what I'm saying. There's no shortcut here, okay? But it's okay, it's worth it. Like, the goodies, this Queen of Pentacles, the goodies that are coming in are going to be absolutely worth it. Yeah. Okay, let me get one more. And then we'll grab some charmies. No, is that it? Okay. Today I am energetic. Today I am filled with an incredible energy and enthusiasm to face this day. Absolutely. I do see you, I heard zoomies. I do see you being really energized by some kind of news that comes in. I feel like there's a bit of a delay with whatever news is coming in, with that hawk being in reverse. But I see that the news of your manifestations coming in, you'll receive it, and it's just going to be so energetic. Like, also, maybe this is going to be for like one person, I swear. Maybe you're with a family who does like a turkey trot or something, you know? So maybe you need to savor your energy to be able to like host, or maybe run a 5K, I guess. Could not be me, thank God. I am not a runner. I am not a track star. God gave me little legs. I want to grab one crystal before we go ahead and jump into the charms. Oh, that flew right out. Oh, so so sweet. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. We have Angelite. Acceptance of situations that can't be changed is extremely difficult. It might be a death or a change in a relationship. Angelite, when used with meditation, help connects to the true meaning of acceptance. All things happen for a reason, and only the universe or God knows why. That's what it looks like. So pretty, so blue. Yeah, I feel like the bigger message there is, no matter what you do, the people in this community are not going to change. And it would be a waste of your energy and time to attempt to change them. Like, if you find yourself ready to fight, that's a waste of your energy, babe. There are other things you could be doing. You gotta accept who they are and let them be, let them go, you know? It's okay. There's no need to try to change them. They're on their own path. You need to focus on yours. There's something here where your spirit team is very much like... They're very funny, but like subtly funny. They're very sweet. I like your energy. It's very nice. Okay, let's go ahead and get some charmies. Okay, alright. That's not much. Okay. Oh, I see you in such a loving energy. And I see you so happy with my Queen of Cups here coming out. Oh, so happy, so loving. Let me just organize the rest of them really quick. That just popped out and it was so, so pretty to see. Okay, alright. Let's just go ahead and... Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's go. Whew. All right. Oh, we have Pisces coming out a second time. Pisces being highlighted. I have hands, nails coming out. So someone might comment on your nails, your hands. Maybe you're doing something with your hands, creating something with your hands. Maybe it's like you built something with your own two hands. We have a bunch of fortunes here. The first one says, your hard work will soften the troubles of others. So yeah, I do see you helping others. Like, I do see you going into, I'm hearing a Mellow Will song where he says, like, I had to take care of myself first, so then when I, like, got my money in, I could double it up and help other people. But first I had to help myself. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here for you, is, like, you might be leaving this village, this community, this family, in order to, like, help yourself first so that you can come back to help them. But that kind of help doesn't have to be changing their beliefs, you know? It could be something as simple as, like, giving them a meal, giving them a call when they need one, you know? We have a thrilling time lies ahead. I'm falling off my stool, my bad. A thrilling time lies ahead. I feel like you're about to go on a huge adventure. We have your luck changes today. So if you've been feeling unlucky, not for much longer, babe. I have smile like you mean it. Yeah. And I feel like when these people got shit to say, just smile on their face and go on with your day. It kind of rhymed. That was cute. We have you are compassionate and fun-loving. I eat a lot of Panda Express. Do not judge me. Now, T, we talked about this already. There's going to be a lot of gossip about you, about what you're up to, about what you're doing, about your successes. Don't pay any mind to it, okay? They just wish they could be a fly on the wall. Look at that. It's a fly coin. This was from St. Louis Zoo. So Missouri or St. Louis might be important. I'm a Midwesterner, okay? So oftentimes I accidentally pronounce Missouri as misery when I speak quickly. So like these people who are like watching you succeed and kind of hating on you, like these people are in fucking misery. That's why they're hating on you, because they're miserable, okay? We have the fish here coming up a second time. Don't judge me, but this looks like the hot fish from Nemo. You know what I'm talking about. Don't you dare try to act. Anyways, yeah, this is very much like go with the flow. No, I'm actually seeing the scene from Nemo where it's like, they're like chanting because they're like trying to put Nemo through like the fish filter so they can send him back to the ocean. So I do feel like there are people in your circle who are secretly rooting for you to leave. Not in a way where they or they want to hurt you, or they want to kick you out, but they are rooting for you to succeed here and for you to get out of this situation because they see that you're different. They can tell that you were meant for more. Yeah. Okay, now I have a couple initials here. I'm going to start with T. We have 2 T's here, actually. Got my little list. Taylor, Tiffany, Tammy, Tara, Tim, Tom, Terry, Tyler, Tina, Tara, Titan. I don't really know any with 2 T's in it. Interesting. So 2 T's. We have an S. Sarah, Sierra, Sam, Samuel, Samantha, Simon, Susan, Steve. We have a P. Paul, Patrick, Penelope, Patricia, Phoebe, Phil, Paul, Peter, Paula, Patience. We have a Q here. Quinn, Quentin, Quincy, Quinta, Queenie, even Queen. I would go with that. Maybe you're being crowned this season. We have an F, so Frank, Francesca, Francesco, I don't know where the F is. Fred, Faith, Fester, Fawn, Felicity, Florence, Frida, Faye. We have an X as well. So an X from like someone from your past might be trying to come in when they see you succeeding. But I also see Xena, Xavier, Xanth, Zia. Alrighty, well that's what I'm seeing for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And I wish the best for all of you. See you next time.